On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Luis Rodriguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base total leads the ball club. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting and running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Now in the box, number 71, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting the base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Trout. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Stepping up now, Matt Olson. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. James Big A starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now to the plate, Michael Lee. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in the series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Striding in, Gary Cox. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And he just manages to get his hand in. He waits, now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Here's the 1-1. Way out in front. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 19 stolen bases on the year. One out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air out to center field. Number 71 is there, and he has it for the out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
So striding forward now, David Lee. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box, number 3. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Trout with his lead at second. The pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, A.J. Reed. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Lays off 2-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside, it's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting 7.
Stepping in, number 40. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. At the plate, number 3. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Trevor Plouffe. The Twins thought for sure this guy was going to be their long-range answer at shortstop. But he's such a versatile athlete that we see him in the outfield. We saw him at third. He's played in the middle infield. He plays all over the diamond because he's that type of versatile player.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this is fouled at the plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So here's Joe Mauer, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Ibar. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the advantage of having a guy on first base who can run.
Two and 0. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
From the belt, the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
I always believe the best hitters are the ones that can stay on the ball and use the whole field. Right there is a perfect example. A ball away, he stays with it and shoots it the opposite direction.
Into the box now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 3 runs already home here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Popped high in the air. Olsen just to the right of the mound, and that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. The Astros on top, 3-0. And welcome back to Minute Maid Park, smack dab in the middle of downtown Houston. Settling in now, Josh Fegley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, number 74. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cox on the move, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in for his second at bat, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, David Lee. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the 3rd as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance. Number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Number 32 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 32.
Here's the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Number 71 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
The 0-2 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Now that's popped up. Number 74 is under it. 2 gone.
First baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Albert Pujols. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. First pitch on its way, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough to handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Lee is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. So here's Joe Mauer trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to Mauer. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the A's nothing. Digging in to try it again. Number 71. He singled his last time up.
Number 71.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here is Avisail Garcia.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
First baseman number 21, Matt Olson.
Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's a high pop-up. Number 3 is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Eric Ibar now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ibar waits on the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Number 71 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So digging in now, A.J. Reed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
A.J. Reed.
First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Reed is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So stepping in, Trevor Plouffe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a neck high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Here it comes on 3-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were two down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate, number 40. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got one pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Gary
Leading off for
Cox.
the Astros.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate
fielder,
for him in the ballgame.
Gary
Looks like a
Cox.
right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now, David Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left, giving him an even 150 as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
In now,
batting,
number 3.
Number 3.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 71 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Lined hard toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Altuve takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Albert now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Designated hitter, Eric Ibar.
Stepping in now, Eric Ibar.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Center fielder on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Josh Fegley. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games.
74.
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, number 74. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Nope.
Ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, there's an infield single with
Number
2 outs. You
71.
know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Into the box, number 71, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 out with the man at first. Fouled back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. One hit, one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. The Astros lead it 6-0. Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. Couple of walks for him thus far.
Right fielder Michael Lee.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
One away for the Astros here in the sixth, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Gary Cox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Garcia.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Olsen.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Matt Olson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Designated hitter, A.J. Reed.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Reed, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
To 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 70 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 70.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off for
David
the Astros.
Lee. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Ready once again, number 3. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. No outs, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, runner's back. The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
First baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's putting in some quality work and getting rewarded for it.
So here's Joe Mauer.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's Eric Ibar now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. At first is Pujols. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Ibar waits on the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Olsen will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 8 and the A's nothing. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Grounded down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Digging in once again, number 40. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Josh Phegley.
Settling in now, Josh Phegley. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is right there, 1 down. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. At the plate, number 74. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
It might be a little off the plate, but he's earned it. He's lived out there the whole game, and yes, the umpire is going to call it.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runners are at first and second with one away. Down the third baseline. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. He just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Bases are loaded here, one man out. One pitch is a splitter, called strike two. Trying to strike him out for the third time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee coasts under it. 2 gone. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
Now batting, number 71.
Striding into the box, number 71. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-2 game.
Up next for
no
Oakland,
runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Alonso Abreu comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Alonso Abreu.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Lays off 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 8 and the A's 2. Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one.
Michael Lee.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting.
Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder Gary Cox.
Now at the plate, Gary Cox. And he takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will kick off the wall out near the 315 sign. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. From the stretch. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Two one, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Garcia over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Houston after this. So striding forward now, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Into the box now, A.J. Reed, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Trevor Plouffe. And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
One 0 count. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
From the belt, the pitch. Off speed pitch, and it stays outside. Ball 3. Set to deliver on 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So digging in now, number 40. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
First and second now. One man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. From the stretch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now to the plate, Josh Phegley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's cut on and missed. So now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Misses, ball 2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now this is on the ground for Pujols over at first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And with that win, number 111 on the year, they tie the legendary 1954 Cleveland Indians on the all-time win list. One of the best regular seasons of all time, folks.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Houston Astros set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Luis Rodriguez with his 4th win this season, striking out 12 in the process. James Big A only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.